you heard the story of Cinderella? Have you heard the story of Trojan horse? Have you heard the story of sword of Damocles? એક હતો ચકો અને એક હતી ચકી. ચકો લાવ્યો ચોખાનો દાણો, ચકી લાવ્યો મગનો દાણો. एक बार राजा अकबर के दरबार में बिरबल को बंदी बनाया गया. हमने बचपन से, since childhood, we have heard stories, different stories, heroic stories from our childhood. And till today, we are listening stories at each and every phase of our life. If you analyze this thing more in detail, you will understand that there are stories after every instance in our life. If there is something happy, it has a story to say. If there is something sad, it has a story to say. We are sold by a story. We buy a story. Or else, in a second way, I can say, we are buying dreams. We are buying stories. So, end of the day, story plays a very important role in all of our lives. So, hello all and welcome back to my new blog. In today's blog, we are going to discuss how important it is about storytelling. Well, we all know, as I have discussed earlier, we have been listening stories since our childhood, and it's a human thing that we, from generation to generation, we have been listening stories, we have been learning lessons from the story. But how important it is to narrate a good story in a business? Maybe you are a startup, maybe you are selling up yourself to the investors, or maybe you are already a successful brand and you want to show your success story, your achievements, whatever it is. We always narrate a story. Today, in order to emphasize more on storytelling, I'll tell you one more example. You must have definitely heard of the atomic bombarding on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Now, during this bombarding, there was one more place that was included, and that was Kyoto. Now, basically, Kyoto is a place that was traditional capital of Japan, and it had round about 2000 Buddhist temples and shrines, as well as 17 World Heritage Sites. It is also said that the Secretary of War, Mr. Stimson, had been to Kyoto many times, and in case he was there, that was his honeymoon destination. That left a very impactful impression on his brains, and this was one of the reasons that Kyoto was not selected for the World War atomic bombarding. The most hazardous effect of atomic bombarding we all have seen, but you can see how a place was saved just because it narrated the story of its generations very well, via its temples, via its ancient heritage, statues been preserved. And that's all I want to conclude in today's topic. It's a very short thing. I just want to emphasize that wherever you are in your business, always try to narrate a beautiful story on whatever point you want to emphasize. Then definitely it will have a greater impact on whomsoever you are targeting. I hope this small session of mine will definitely help you out. In case if you like my videos, please like, share, subscribe, and do share your comments, because it helps me a lot to understand how important it is for you, or how useful my sessions are for you. Thank you so much for listening. Have a lovely weekend ahead. Stay tuned. Bye bye.